This skeletal structure, again, you have the circular beginning part of this. Kind of went a little too far here, but you have the circular section. There's the center line coming through, and the line that wraps around is going to be the base for the eyes. So again, there's the eye shape that we're used to. Circular part for the nose, but in this case there's a round section divided for the front of the nose. That gives you the triangular piece for that section of that cat face. And then this gesture line is just kind of a swooping line down, goes to the shoulders, so kind of starting and angling up, kind of different arms crossed. So when you're doing this, this is just the straight line segment for it, trying to round shapes for the hands, and then taking a look down at the feet. So you're trying to find the base that the cat's sitting on for their pelvis, and then up and straight lines down for their legs and feet. And again, if you start off circular, you're going to build up that shape initially. And then trying to flesh out, or at least put cylinders or circular oval shapes for the arms. Same with the body. You can see that inside there's this shape that would be the chest to the pelvis, and then connecting those edges gives you this kind of a bean shape that you're building. And then same with the toes. They start out circular. Even those, if you found the center line, you could place the claw right on top of it, and that's just nothing more than a cylinder larger on that piece. So it's trying to get you to find the center line of each of the toes. You can see some of the extra lines that come down to build up, and this is where it's going to be a little heavier. Okay, and same with the legs. You can kind of see a little bit of the flow with the line as it starts to build up. Find the circles, the center line for it. So still using the same idea of the geometry all the way through this. Builds that up. And same with the fingers. They're circular shapes that you can then blend in. Can't see too much of the beginning of the claw, but it's on the opposite side. And this overlap, once the wrist, you can start off with an oval shape, but then go thin to thick with that one to build that piece across. Here's a circular part for the fingers, and it builds that piece up, and it changes the overlap. So the front one, second one overlaps, third one just kind of wrapped around in that shape there. Taking a look at the face, you have the angle for this frown, lines for the eyes, kind of drooping down there. And here's where you can put in a little bit more expression into the face. So the front fangs coming out still shows that curve. There is a little bit of the front part of this shape for the cheek, and then the triangle shape for the ears. But keep it following the gesture, the shape of the skull, for example, building that part up. So you end with that piece right there. So see if you can get the first section of that drawing. 3